2020 has been a really hard year for so many people, which is why, as a church, we've wanted to help out. And for me personally, this is really close to my heart. I knew what it was to grow up in a family that struggled to make ends meet, which is why I couldn't be more proud of the way we've managed to help. When he was surrounded by the ever-growing needs of the people around him, Jesus always loved the poor. He embraced the downtrodden and he fought for the oppressed. And DCC, you have the same big heart. Your response to the people around us has been amazing. We've not just given up our time. We've also given £5,000 as a church to 8 different food banks between Dartford and Gravesend. We've also managed to allocate £3,500 for different local causes. Another way we've supported is the winter shelter here in Dartford run by the churches together. Many of you have offered to volunteer your time doing things like cooking and cleaning. So thank you for everything that you've done. But probably the biggest way we support those around us is by running the Christians Against Poverty Debt Centre here in Dartford. And we've asked DCC's very own Karen Simmons, the Debt Centre manager, to tell us a bit more about what they've been up to.
Hello, my name's Karen. I work for Dartford Community Church and I lead the CAP Debt Centre. We support clients in our community who are currently in debt to help them get out of debt and also to learn budgeting skills. While we support clients, we usually visit them face to face. Obviously this year, because of the pandemic, we've been unable to do that. So we've spent time adapting the service that we offer so that while we're going through this season, we're able to offer the service over the telephone or over an online platform such as Zoom. So in some ways it's been business as usual, although we have spent some time supporting those clients that are maybe extra vulnerable and struggle to access our service. We've spent the extra time we've had supporting them to help them get out of debt free. And we have had the joy of seeing one of those clients go debt free on Friday last week. One of the other things that we have been doing is forming stronger partnerships with those referral agencies in our community, such as the council and also the job centre, and building stronger partnerships with those so that we have a steady stream of clients coming to us. One of the other things that we've been doing between ourselves, DCC and Christchurch, is building a team of people who are able to offer the CAP money course. So between us, there are 8 of us now because Marianne and Paul Armstrong have recently joined us and are looking to train in the new year. And we are able to offer the CAP money course in order to train people in our local community to be able to budget, save and prevent debt. So as usual at this time of year, we are putting together our Christmas hampers for our clients. You know, for many of our clients, life is just really tough. They're just struggling to survive, struggling to put food on the table. For our clients who are parents, they will often go without in order to provide for the children. And, you know, there's no money for luxuries. Our clients expect judgment because of the circumstances that they find themselves in. And so when we give them a hamper at Christmas time, this communicates so much more than just a few items of food. This communicates care, love, and it communicates compassion. And that really touches our clients' hearts. And for those of you that have delivered hampers before, you know that often you're met with a really emotional response. So I just want to say a really big thank you to those of you at DCC who contribute in any way to our CAP Christmas hampers. They make a world of difference to our clients.
We don't just love the towns that we live in, like Dartford and Gravesend. We care about everyone. And at this time, the international picture and need has just been so great. Nations that are used to living hand to mouth, well, they've been really devastated by the impact of coronavirus. It's not just impacted their health, but it's driven them into famine, which is why it is great to be part of an international church family, so we can ensure that we can get the help to where it's needed most right across the world. It's been great to support friends like Andrei Bondarenko out in the Ukraine, whose churches have been supporting local communities there by distributing things like food and resources. But what a staggering gift day we had for the COVID-19 appeal, run by Catalyst, the family of churches that we're a part of. As a church alone, we managed to raise a whopping £20,000 to give into that appeal, ensuring things like emergency food supplies and medical supplies could get out into the nations that needed them the most. But at this time of year, at Christmas, we love also sharing the joy of this season and the love of Jesus by working in partnership with the charity Amen and getting some shoeboxes out to Romania as our way of blessing them. So here is the shoebox queen herself, Janet White, to tell us more about what the charity have been up to.
We're filming this from my garage, which for 2 months a year becomes a warehouse for collecting in the Amen charity shoeboxes, packing them up ready to go off to Romania. I collect in the local ones and the Kent churches that support us. At the moment we're expecting about 500 boxes from the Kent area and maybe 2,000 from across the UK. DCC have done absolutely brilliantly and we've collected in 150 boxes, so big thank you to everybody. There's friends, friends of friends, colleagues and all the DCC members who supported it. One little girl even went to the trouble of writing a letter in Romanian, translating it into Romanian to put with her box, which was just such a lovely gesture. Thank you very much for supporting us.
Church, you have been so generous this year. And as we think about the year ahead, 2021, we're going to be stirring ourselves for yet more faith to be even more generous because God has so generously given to us. So let me close by saying a massive thank you for your generosity in the way that you've prayed and in the way that you've given. And we look forward to a year ahead where we can bless the communities around us.